If you want to perform audiobooks, a good place to start is ACX.com. ACX is owned by Audible.com, the audiobook website, and Audible.com is owned by Amazon. I'm William Williams from Aliso Creek Voiceover Classes. ACX stands for Audiobook Creation Exchange. It's a website where audiobook authors or publishers can post their books, and voiceover talent can audition to perform those books. Once the audiobook is created and published, the voiceover talent is paid for the creation of the book. It is very easy for voiceover talent to sign up for ACX.com, and it's free. Go to ACX.com to create an account. Click on Sign Up Now in the upper right-hand corner of the home page. That will take you to the login page. If you already have an account with Amazon, you can use that username and password to sign on. Otherwise, you need to create an account with Amazon by clicking on the box labeled Create Your Own Amazon Account. Then fill in the details, your name, your email address, a good secure password, re-enter the password, and then click on Create Your Amazon Account. Like any account, when you create a profile, you will receive an email to confirm your email address. Click on that, and you are now a talent on ACX.com. You can then fill in the other details of your profile, such as your mailing address, your bank information, and your tax ID, which is needed for payment. The most important part of your profile is the sample section. This is where you can post your MP3 audio samples of your skills reading audiobooks. The good news is that you can create these samples or demos yourself. Audiobooks are not produced with music or sound effects. An audiobook demo is only your voice reading a section of an audiobook. Which book should you read? First of all, don't read any of the classics, like Little Women or Tom Sawyer. Audiobooks have been around for a long time, and there are very few classic books left to be performed. Also, the publishers want to hear your voice on contemporary material. What kind of books would you like to perform? Fiction or nonfiction? Romance, westerns, sci-fi, or adventure? How about self-help, finance, or religion? You don't have to limit yourself to just one genre. Just select genres you're comfortable with. If you're not familiar with medical terminology, don't read a medical encyclopedia. That's a job you don't want to get. Or you'll have to wade through a 300-page book filled with unpronounceable jargon. Once you've selected a book for a sample, find an interesting section to read. If the book has dialogue, select a part where 2 or 3 characters are talking to each other. If it's a nonfiction book, select an area where there is a clear explanation of one concept. Then read about 1 or 1.5 minutes of the book. The first thing you will be judged on is your audio quality. There should be no background noise and no room echo. The recording level should be strong, but not clipped or distorted. The publisher or author will assume that the final quality of your book will sound like your sample. So if your recording setup is not adequate to create a professional sample, it's not adequate to record an audiobook. Fix your recording setup and recording space first, then record your samples. I think it also helps to master your sample recordings to ACX standards. I'll have a video on audiobook mastering later in this series, but using some gentle compression and then normalizing your audio to -3.1 dB should be close enough. Finally, remember that you're performing the audiobook. Tell the story. Let the listener feel the difficult moments and the successful moments in a fictional story or in a book on real estate investing. A typical audiobook may be 8 to 10 hours long. Involve the listener. Entertain the listener. Make the book a story that's hard to put down, a real page-turner. Once you've set up your profile and uploaded your samples, you're ready to audition for your first audiobook job. I'll cover how to select the best books for auditioning in my next video. If this video helps you, give it a thumbs up to help others to find it. And if you're interested in this series on audiobook production, then subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell to make sure you're notified when the new videos come out. And for more information on our live virtual voiceover classes, and our self-paced online classes, and on all things voiceover, go to alisocreek.net. I'm William Williams, reminding you, keep talking.